All you hear is they're just sort of cat noises.
Hey. Hey guys, class started.
Okay.
And the recorder is running. All right. So basically, we found that most of you have a difficulty to finish the homework. Before I decided, basically, before we move on to the next chapter, let's explain homework in this session. Okay.
Okay.
So before next Saturday, I expect you guys to finish your homework and demonstrate that you can run your robot, right? Run your program robot and see whatever it's going to see. Let's explain homework one by one, okay? The first homework is write a program such that when you press button A in your gamepad, the robot will wait 5 seconds, then move forward 2 seconds, then stop. And basically, you need to write a state machine code here, right? But you need to demonstrate me your robot can do this, okay? Okay. In order to help you understand how to write this program, can anybody tell me how many states we need to implement to support this? How many states? Just 2 states?
3.
3.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's do one by one. What's the first state?
Wait.
Okay. First state, it is wait. Okay, what's the second? Wait for what?
Move.
No.
The time.
Wait for button A.
Oh.
Oh, then you wait 5 seconds. Oh.
Okay, so what's the second state?
Wait
5 seconds.
Wait 5 seconds. What's the third state?
Move forward 2 seconds.
Then what's the next state?
Stop.
Stop. Okay.
Yeah.
So there are 4 states here. So can anybody learn how to implement this? So you have to write a state machine. That's basically it's a public void what loop. Is that right? So this is the function, right? Actually, on the top, it's optional to say override. Right? Can you check is it's an ED or not? It's override or override? Override. See that? Anybody tell me what's the purpose of override? You put ampersand override there. In Java, this is a hint to the compiler. Say this function is going to override your parent's definition of loop. Because that here, the Ocmo derived from the base class, Ocmo, right? Ocmo has a default implementation of loop, which is empty, do nothing. Here, you need to say override, public void loop, right? Assume that you guys already, you guys already defined assume that you guys already defined a class member called state, not state, state. Right? It's like this, right? Right? So, what is case 0? Case 0 is what?
Wait for the thing. Wait for button A. Yeah.
How do you wait?
Stop.
You have the current time milliseconds, and when it's greater than. When
Yeah, wait for button A. How do you wait for button A?
If press button. If gamepad wait. Gamepad A.
It's like press button A. You could also do like oh, but it's for all the other ones.
Well, so then what's in the body? So if game pack one
Then you
dot
gotta
A,
wait 5 seconds.
huh?
What?
After you press A.
You case one.
Case
Oh
one is
yeah, I
one equals zero.
freaking forgot
Yeah, it says state equal to 1.
1, and then you have to,
Is it like this? Right? And what is here?
If
Break. Always remember.
me when I literally just
If you don't say break, you will fall through. You will fall through. It doesn't check when you come back. You immediately go to the case 1, whatever the next case. You need a break. Okay. Most of the state machine bug, it is just forgot to put a break there. The why this state is gone. It only execute once. Why? Because it jumped to next state without a break. Right? Case 1. Right? What's the case 1? What is the case 1?
waiting.
If time
Game
goes
pad.
down, time
Huh?
I don't know.
We can do last time.
What?
Equals system time milli.
Okay.
If
If last and here you forgot one thing. We set to stay equal to 1. Do we forget to say something? Last timestamp equal to system dot current. What's that?
Dot time.
Oh,
time.
Millisecond, just millis. Parentheses and then a number of milliseconds, so 5,000, I think.
timestamp current time millis, right? Current time millis, right? You have to set this one first, right? Then at here, if last TS, no, if system dot current time millis, what? Minus
Stop the E.
what? Millis minus last time what? Large len or less len? Huh?
If it's greater than 5,000, then you move on.
Well, how do you move on?
We switch to the next state to
How do we do it?
state equals 2.
Stay equals to 2.
And then break.
Yeah, then break.
Keep forgetting the breaks, boys.
Then what's next?
Moving forward for 2 seconds.
Wait, don't you need to
Do you have to, like,
last
set
TS
motors?
again? Don't you have to set it last TS? again?
Yes, exactly.
Oh yeah, last, no, we can do that last time.
You need to do it again.
Set the last TS at the end of, yeah, that's like every single time, I think.
Did you forget?
I think at here you also forgot to do one thing. Because in order to, you already get to the next state, right? What should you do? Should you move forward at here or at state
In
2?
the
Just do
state.
the other state.
Yeah.
Doing the other state? Okay. So at here, you only send the command once. At the other state, you have to send the command zillions of times.
Yeah.
Which way is better? We will only send the command once,
Okay.
right? So then that means we go to state 2 and also we say motor dot. Your mode has different name, right? Set power. And moving forward, different machine has different setting. In our stuff, we have a consensus. Moving forward is 1, positive power, right? Right? So usually I won't set it to 1. I just set 0.3. I don't want to move too fast. Okay?
Don't you need to set it for all the motors, right?
Yeah. It depends how many motors. Right on here, I just simplify, tell you the logic, right? Right? So
if you were to set it to every motor, you would put the motor name in and then copy and
Yeah.
paste that for
okay. So then there's a case 2. What's in the case 2?
Stopping.
Huh? What should
Well, when last TS equals 2000.
it's like this? Is that like this?
Don't just do last TS, right? You don't need system current time.
Why?
Wait, Oh yeah, you do.
So here is how many seconds? What's the number? 2000? Yeah.
The
And this equal to what?
state would be 3.
3. All right.
Motor set power 0.
It's okay if the spacings don't match up exactly, right?
That's okay.
Um,
So at here you equal to state equal to 3. Can you simply adhere to say what? What's the last thing you should do? Stop.
Yeah.
Right? So here just a motor dot set power
0.
0. Right? Ideally, you guys should do this.
I like understand this, but I have no idea if I would have been able to actually do it.
Hey, high five. Except I know I won't have been able to do it.
That's true.
Ideally, in the first stage, you should set power to 0. Just make sure you stop.
Okay.
Or you put in a star. Put in a star function, right? Right?
We scroll to the bottom again.
What?
We scroll to the bottom.
Okay. So anyway, I copy and paste this out.
Huh? Taylor, what are you doing?
I was asking if you learned something.
What are you
Uh,
asking? Does that have to do with? No, he asked if she has like a video.
No, it's not.
Steam.
It's Steam. I was asking if she had Steam.
How does Steam relate to what we're doing right now?
Let's see. I heard something.
Okay.
This is some hot stuff.
Okay, guys, take a look at what is missing here.
Right?
Yes. I'm missing it for
Can't even see it.
Oh yeah.
You gotta break
Big
it.
brain.
You don't need
Funny, you don't even need a third.
Just do
Technically,
this.
you don't even need a fourth state because you can stop right after the movement.
Yeah, yes, you need it.
This pinhole. You have to make
It-
a pinhole.
Don't you need public voice stop?
It already set the motor power to 0, 0, but I guess you need something else after it.
Right? Is that everything complete?
No?
So when you do it, I would recommend you write a comment there. State 0 is a wait for button A, right?
Wow,
Yeah.
yeah, like Grammarly. Yes, I suck at grammar.
So it's like this, right? Say wait for button A,
Wait,
Right.
Right. Do you need public voice stop or is that not? Did you not?
right? What's this?
I thought.
What's this? Wait for 5 seconds.
5 seconds. Move forward for 5 seconds.
No, 2 seconds.
2 seconds, sorry.
Comments are for nerds.
Well, yes, but actually, yes.
Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
Right? Is that state machine easy?
Why do you not? Why do you not?
Well,
need
now it
public
is
voice-
once you explain it.
Why do you not need public voice stop? Because I
It's
thought you
like-
needed that like.
It's like being able to. It's
Probably
being
will
able
stop
to
this
read
later,
without
but-
being able to write.
But at here,
Yeah, it
it is the state machine.
Oh,
Right? But because it's like this, you don't need to go to stop because the loop it is at here you go to state equal to 3, then the problem is still the problem because when you press A, you just move forward and never respond any of your command anymore, right?
Yeah.
The proper implementation is like this. You should go back to state 0.
State equals, yeah, because there's nothing after that.
Right? If you set the state back to 0, that means when this state finish, you press one button A one more time, it will do this stuff again.
That's.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So anybody want to have this email to you?
Well, just look at the live stream thing. So.
What?
I already wrote it
You
down.
can just look at the video.
Okay, look at the video. Okay, cool. All right.
Makes
So everybody understand this now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let me save this.
Understanding things versus being able to do them is a very different realm.
Reading versus
Just try to
writing.
sleep.
So okay, I say next. Okay.
I think it's easier than reading.
Basically, we can start this the same way. So.
Okay. Like you're saying, basically we want to start the same way. Okay. Just copy and paste the code.
Yay.
Copy and paste the code. All right. Let's see the difference. This is what we need to do. Press button A. Robot will move forward by 3,000 steps. Then move backward by 3,000 steps. How many stays there?
One
State 0 is wait.
Wait, and then
Wait
stay
for what?
Wait for button A.
Okay. What's the second state?
And then moving forward by 3,000 steps.
Okay. Then.
Moving backward by 3,000 steps.
Okay.
And I think then just
That's
stopping,
it, right?
technically. It just
Three
stops
states.
at that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
So 3.
how do we implement the robot to move forward by 3,000 steps? How do you do it?
Motor power for 3 seconds. 3,000. Well, okay, steps. I don't know. It doesn't say.
How much is a step?
designated. Yeah, that's actually my question.
Wait, it's for the encoder.
Encoder will return
Oh.
one step, right?
Like,
Don't you have to do like
Is
encoder use?
Is steps is its own unit or
that's,
It's all its own unit.
that's
Different
like
motor have a
really
different
the
step.
walking robot?
okay?
Okay, different motor has a different number of steps. When you change a gearbox, the step is different now, right? Say suppose you have a gearbox 40 to 1 gearbox. You move 3,000 steps, probably that's about 10.
Oh, okay.
That's about 10 inches, right? But if you change it to like a 20 to 1 motor, move forward 3,000 steps, it's 20 inches. Because you can move more, right? So the step is just whatever the motor says. Actual distance, you have to translate into inches somewhere. You have to do measurements. And the wheel, if you increase the wheel diameters, everything is changed, right? So the actual distance is impacted by your gearbox ratio and your gear you implemented and the wheel diameter, right? So many things are affected, right? So, okay. So how do we implement this? I will say the first one is the same, right? Wait for the button, right?
Oh, do we need the timestamp?
Right? So we also need a timestamp part, right? So we don't need a timestamp part. Basically, we just delete it, right? Does that make sense? We don't delete this. And second one, it is you're going to move forward by 3,000 steps. How do you know you move forward by 3,000 steps? Huh?
Use encoder.
Yeah.
Encoder logic.
You need to memorize where you are before you move, right?
Oh, we get the position.
So here you have to say last position equal to motor dot get current position,
This makes too much sense
right? So then
for me to not be able to do it.
Then
for some reason.
at here, what should you say?
Wait, no.
Motor
Motor
dot get current position.
minus last position.
Yeah, minus last position, what?
And 3,000.
3,000.
3,000. Then what?
And then you have to move backward.
At here, you forgot,
Say.
you forgot to do one thing,
I
right?
forgot to
Oh,
actually
then,
move.
yeah.
Forgot to move, right? So basically, I have to say motor dot set power
0.3.
something 0.1, 0.2, whatever, right? So and what's supposed to be here when you go to state 2? What should you do? What should you do? Because you need to, before you move backwards, what should you do first?
Move on to the next one.
The last position equals.
You first you have to send motor the set power 0,
Back to 0, so then it actually stops. Okay.
right? Then what? You need to memorize the position again,
Oh yeah.
right?
Equals motor dot get current position. Again. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Then what?
Well, then you set the power, which is already
To
done.
what?
0.2 again. I guess.
No.
Negative 0.2.
Oh, okay. Oh, moving it back whatever I did. Okay.
Right?
I am inexperienced at this. Okay.
What was that?
Do you need to wait? Don't we need like int before last or like?
I think he's got backwards.
That,
He did, but whatever.
okay? Then what?
Share.
Then what?
Last case, move.
Go backwards for 3,000 steps.
Wha- What's this? What's this? Anybody write it for me? What should we put it here?
It should be
Motor
negative
dot
two.
Get current
Wait.
position.
What?
Just do last post minus get current position.
Is that right?
Yeah. And then set that to 3,000. Motor dot get current. And then set it to 3,000.
Then stay equal to what?
Zero.
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 Set power to 0, right? So is that simple?
And then break. Yay. Wow, it's so simple, but then I can't do it.
What? If you do it once, let's review it. Wait for button A, set power to 0, don't move. Wait for button A, set to state 1. Then you remember last position. You set power, then go to state 1.
We're extending from teleobase, right?
Either way works, right? Yes,
Still
extend,
can
yeah,
extend.
tell you, because you need button A, so you need to extend from teleo, right? Then do remember, see, whenever you do a state machine, it is whenever the state change, you have to memorize what state you are. Then in the next state, you compare to whatever is going to change. In a state machine, every case it is you make a detection. Is that detection? Here actually has here I got actually got error. So right? And here is also okay to say motor get position minus last position less than negative 3,000. Right? That's the same thing. All right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Right? So, okay, let's save this. And here I install VI. For a good programmer, you have to learn how to use VI. When I do interview for programmers, I first my questions. Do you know how to use VI in programming? If you like, I say no. And then I won't help at all. Because a lot of cases you're going to program it at the place you don't have IDE. You have to program it in a server. So basically, it's you only have a line interface. You don't have any GUI interface, right? Right?
What's VI?
VI is a editing software. You can see, and here I can edit this things. Right?
Is it VI or VIN? Because it said VIN.
VRN is the same as VIN. There's no difference. No, it's the same. Okay? Okay. Let me submit this job. Okay? Okay. Let's go to problem 3. Press button A. Robot will turn left for 5 seconds, and turn right for 5 seconds. So how many states do we have?
Three.
Yeah, 3, right? How do we turn left?
You power half the robot
You set left motor.
to like a positive and the right one's to negative.
Hold on. When you want to turn left, which motor going to set?
Oh wait, the right
right,
one. The right one
yeah,
is
yeah,
positive,
yeah.
the left is negative.
Right?
And they're the same values.
Okay. Can any of you come up here to basically do the coding here?
Ooh, I'm gonna fail.
Okay, go Tyler.
I'm gonna fail.
Yay.
Yay.
Don't worry, we'll help you.
Can I phone a friend? Okay.
Okay.
I think
We'll help you here.
so. This one should be So wait, okay. So this is first waiting for. So it's all the motors, right?
Alright,
Can
the
I just-
motor 1 you can say motor left, set power 0, right? Motor left, right?
Can I just do?
Oh, hey guys. For Java programming, all the variable have to start with lower letter. Oh, we only have here, keep it simple. We only have 2 motors, left and right.
Oh, we only have 2.
Yeah.
I'll just do.
The variable have to start with the lowercase
Motor set power into that, but then
right motor.
right, we're good. Oh yeah, and then right motor. So I'm just gonna.
Alright?
So if gamepad A, then state 1.
Do we need this?
No.
No.
Alright.
Wait. Dude, I don't know.
Yeah, you don't need
Whoa.
you don't need the position of your robot. You're
Oh
not-
right. We don't need last position.
Yeah, you don't need that.
Wait. Oh yeah, we don't because it's just turning. So we need last time though, right?
Yeah.
I'll just do TS and then
System.
system dot get what?
Current timestamp. Current time.
Millis, right?
Yeah,
Time.
millis.
Is it dot millis?
Just millis.
No,
Capital M.
You
Capital
can't
M.
have 2 dots.
Right, just
You
that
already
way.
have system dot. You can't have a current time.
Oh, thanks. Sorry.
Then what?
And then
You
this is so okay,
Turn left. How do you turn left?
Right, this and then so left, right. So right motor is positive, and then
you forgot to capitalize that.
oh right, I'll capitalize it. Give me a
You can
sec.
press tab.
I could, but then I'd be smart. Set power to- No, it's negative. Yeah. And then break. Then I'll change the comments later. Or yeah. If motor current. Sorry, let me just. Wait, no, current.
Current time.
Time.
Millis.
Is,
Braces.
oh, right, parentheses.
Let's
Is
go.
less than, what is it, 5 seconds? So it should be.
Yeah.
Seems legit. And
Wait,
okay,
what's the
tab
point
just
of-
makes it disappear.
Wait, coach, what's the point of turning right for 5 seconds? Do you want it to turn back to the original state after 5 seconds?
Yeah, just a toy. There's no purpose. I just want you to.
Do you put the
This is for practice,
you
mate.
put state
Stay at the
equals
end.
at the end?
Yeah, you have to put a state at the end because you say turn right for only 5 seconds. Because you don't put anything after turn right for 5 seconds. So what are we turning right for only 5 seconds for? You said we're turning right for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So what do you do after you turn right for 5 seconds?
You stop.
You stop.
Turn left
You stop.
And then you turn for left. for
Wait,
5
you don't need to say that for 5 seconds. Because, right?
Let me. You I would say then turn right. Let's keep going on. When it says turn right for 5 seconds, after 5 seconds you have to stop.
Oh, you keep on turning left until for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
You just turn left for 5 seconds, then you turn right.
Yeah, we're spinning for 5 seconds, and we'll spin another 5 seconds and stop. Right?
Motor set power. So I think I'm
You
down
can do
here.
that?
Okay. So this. Let me try to see where I am. Okay, here I am. So these are set to 0, and
You
then.
don't need to set it 0 anymore because it just immediately is set to -1.
Oh right, I can just do that.
All right?
So
So
this
flip
time
the
it's
sign, right?
it's the left.
Yeah.
It's the right one that's negative. Nice. I'll make another last TS, right? Right?
You don't need to because that's the end, right? Oh yes, you need to.
Yeah, I
list
need
it.
another one.
All right.
And then I don't need that one for now. This bothers me. Okay. Then break case 2 is if
Last TS.
I'm too lazy to. Okay, nope. This is all of it's getting gone.
You can copy the last line. You don't need to.
I don't want. Wait, no. System dot correct.
Actually, it's capital S. Capital S.
Oh right. Oh my gosh, the DPI on this mouse. Wait, it's capital S this entire time.
Yeah, they fix it later. We know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Time is minus.
You forgot to press this again.
Yes. Oh yeah. I'm kind of dumb like that. Equals and then per second. Stay 0.
We should do this. Make a sign.
Right? So I think you guys get the idea. Now we want to see this happen to a robot. You have to reactivate a robot, make sure everything works. I
Oh,
want to see this.
Uh-oh.
Right, and
Okay.
then I'm done, right?
Okay, yeah.
Except these systems
Oh,
are
that's
so
fine.
long.
That's fine. Okay. Now, okay. Let's review this code. It's straightforward. First, you set power to 0, then wait for button A, turn for 5 seconds, turn right for 5 seconds. That's it. Is that simple? Right? Okay. Now we're good. Now we submit this work. All right. And then this is the fun part. Say make a robot dance with music. Moving pattern have to fit into the music beats. How do you implement this?
I don't know.
wait,
Well,
so you have to find the music and then you have to find the time between each beat that you want the robot to dance to, and then you just move something when the robot when the beat happens.
Okay. So what's the coding pattern?
Wait, how long is it? You have to do it for the whole song, or how long?
It doesn't matter. It just say. But the trick it is, how do you make sure your robot will start the same as the music?
You just have to press
At
A.
the same time.
Yeah,
Yes, press the button A and you play button at the same time. Right? This is how button A is useful.
Why are we always using button A?
You can use any button.
Because A stands for Aryan, and as we know, Aryan is
Arian is what?
the superior button.
Okay. So, and this is basically a design pattern, right? So you just keep tracking what's the bits. Some music is like have a bits for every 1 second, 1 bit. Some music is half second per bit. So this is a place you need to change, right? Right?
I know the 1 second is 1600 marks.
Okay. So do you want to watch a video? Say the dry ice robot stands again.
That
Wait,
thing
Bryce
on
said
the wall.
it's his fault.
Huh?
Bryce
It
had
was
to do
badly. It was badly dancing.
What do you mean better than dancing?
That was really weird, to be honest.
It's like Fire Emblem.
What do you mean badly dancing?
No, it was like,
Was that the idea?
Oh, I know.
Wait, when did they dance?
it was in a video, and then we also went to this like Taiwanese festival.
It was smart.
Dry ice robotics.
Wait,
So
such a-
relevant.
Wait, why don't you search up the movie that the video that Mom made?
No, we have a better one. So it's, what do
Just
you
search
call?
up dry ice and then you'll get into the channel.
No, you should search Dry Ice 9784.
Yeah, right.
Well, that's their number, right?
It's literally right there.
I thought it was like 9786 or something like that.
What?
And I suddenly forgot. Robotics. Just don't search dance, because you could.
Oh, right here.
backwards.
We're both stretching.
Yeah. So this it is actually so what they do it is for every bits you have to make the arm move to couple position, right? See, you move here for 5 seconds, move right for 5 seconds.
Look at this.
That's what you go watch it in. But they're supposed to have a see it works.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, see? Yay!
11 out of 10.
See, it didn't work.
But it's something spits out, right? So this it is
Just
link.
attach your gun to the top and be like, this is the mirror.
Wait, what do we do? We actually do that for animation.
Okay, hey guys,
Oh my gosh, you're wrong.
this is the end of today's lecture. So next, it is you guys have to rewrite your robot and make those things work.
Do that right now.
So do remember, if you can program your robot to dance, you got a 50 engineer points. 50.
That should be pretty easy. It's gonna take
Wait,
like
are we
5 minutes.
competing to get the most engineer bits?
I'm not gonna be here for a while.
First,